community, and welcome to this edition of Hall Pass. I'm standing in York High School with our new tennis state champion, who happens to be Miss CJ, a junior here at York. And I just want to go on the record for saying the first tennis champion in our program's history for both either girls and boys on a competitive level.
Yep.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, CJ, tell me, I heard that during the final state championship match, it went for a stretch of 3 hours. What was going through your mind during that time?
So most tennis matches are pretty long, but this one was definitely very long mentally and physically. I was just trying to stay focused throughout the entire match and to kind of like know what I had to do to continue and to win. I was down in the third set, so it was getting really hard in the third set, but I knew that if I stuck to the things that I had like laid out before and like my game plan, that I knew I could pull through, and I just knew to never give up and to keep on like pushing forward. So that's kind of what I was thinking.
So when you realized you had just won, again, York's first ever girls, I have to also mention boys too, tennis state title, what did that moment feel like for you? And then I'm curious as to what did that moment you think felt like for your teammates?
It was so exciting to me because I knew that, like you said, it hadn't been happened before, and Lizzie came really close last year. And so I was just really super excited. Like, I'm sure everyone has seen the video of me like screaming at the top of my lungs just because I was so happy to be finished with the match and to be able to, like, it's just such a huge accomplishment and a goal that I've had for a while. So, and it was great to be able to share it with my friends, my family, who everyone was there to like come and support me and cheer me on, which helped so much. So it was such like an unreal moment.
That's amazing. So you've achieved something incredible on the court this season, but you're also balancing the demands of being a student. How do you manage the academic workload while competing at such a high level within your sport?
I always try to write everything down. Like, I know at school, if I ever have any assignments, I always write them down in my assignment notebook.
Okay, so pause. All students, you hear that? Write it down.
Yep.
Thank you. That's a good tip.
Thank you. And I have like a certain amount of time every single day that I devote to just homework, and I sit down and I get everything done. And because a lot of the times I'll get home late from practice, so I'll also do my homework on the way to and from practice just so I can like maximize the amount of time and really be able to devote both my time to studying hard and training hard.
Okay. Those are some really good tips. Writing it down, having designated time, having a designated spot. I even heard like you are sitting down, or even taking advantage of those transition times. So what does this win mean to you personally? And what do you think it means for the future of the York tennis program?
Well, it means a lot to me just because, like I said before, it's like one of my goals to be able to say that I accomplished this and that I'm, the best in the state for girls tennis. So I think that I hope I can be, like a lot of people have been contacting Coach Stilasky that have kids that are young and in the program, like asking her like, oh, we heard about CJ, like what can we do in the future? So I hope I can kind of be like someone that people can look at and say like, oh, I could do that. Like, I want to be a tennis player. So I hope maybe, I can inspire someone to play tennis.
Awesome. Absolutely. Like you already, you are living into a legacy. And so that's so amazing to hear families and to hear individuals reach out and wanting to know a little bit about your pathway and your journey here. On behalf of our entire community, CJ, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We are here celebrating the moment in which you became the champion. But what I do know is that there were a lot of sacrifices and work that you put in to lead up to this moment. So thank you. Thank you for your
so much.
dedication, your commitment, and for representing our school community well. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Hall Pass. I'll see you next time.